Hello, grade 8. Today's lesson is Prophet Muhammad part 2. In this lesson, we will discuss the Battle of Uhud. And as we studied earlier, the Meccans has suffered a serious disaster at Badr. They had been completely routed, and several of their most prominent chiefs, including Abu Jahl, were killed. The effect of their defeat could never be erased from the minds of the Quraysh. They were burning for revenge. To avenge their defeat, they raised a large army which set out for Medina in the month of Shawwal in the third year after the Hijrah. The battle is known by the name of the mountain by which it took place, Uhud, the mountain Uhud. The Arabic word Ahad implies number one and uniqueness. The strength of the army. The Meccans intensified and quickened the preparations, which had been in progress ever since Badr, for an irresistible attack on Medina. Quraysh sent their messengers to various tribes around Mecca to explain to them the gravity of the situation, which had arisen out of the Prophet's setting up a powerful state in Medina. قام كفار مكة بإرسال رسلهم إلى القبائل التي تسكن الأماكن المحيطة بالمدينة تحذرهم فيها من قوة وخطر الدولة التي يؤسسها محمد في المدينة. In the last days of the month of Ramadan, in the third year after the Hijrah, a sealed letter was brought to Prophet Muhammad by a horseman who had ridden from Mecca to Medina in 3 days. It was from his uncle Al-Abbas, warning him that an army of 3,000 men was on the point of marching out against Medina. 700 of the men were fully armored. أبو العباس عم النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام أرسل له رسالة يحذره فيها من أن قريش تجهز جيشا عظيما لمهاجمة المدينة. عمه العباس كان يسكن مكة. A total of 250,000 dirhams were raised in Mecca alone for the expedition. Abu Sufyan, the new commander-in-chief of the army himself, had contributed a fabulous sum out of the profits he had made from the trade caravan which he managed to lead safely to Medina. أبو سفيان تبرع من ماله الخاص وربحه الذي ربحه بعد إنقاذ القافلة التجارية التي أحضرها من سوريا إلى مكة كما درسنا في الدرس السابق، والتي كانت سببا في معركة بدر. فتبرع أبو سفيان بالكثير من الأموال والعديد من الأرباح من أجل أن يجهز جيش الكفار. Abu Sufyan took with him Hind and also a second wife. أخذ معه زوجته هند وزوجة ثانية. Jubair, the son of Mut'am, remained in Mecca but sent out with the army an Ethiopian slave of his named Wahshi, who, like many of his countrymen, was an expert at throwing the javelin. أرسل شخص يدعى وحشي. كان هذا الشخص ماهرا جدا في رماية الرمح. وحشي had seldom been known to miss his mark. كان من المعروف عن هذا الشخص المسمى وحشي بأنه بارع جدا في رماية الرمح ولا يخطئ هدفه أبدا. Jubair said to him, "If you slay Hamza, Muhammad's uncle, to avenge my brother's death, you are a free man." Jubair أخبر وحشي بأنه لو تمكن من قتل سيدنا حمزة عم الرسول انتقاما لموت أخيه الذي قتله سيدنا حمزة في معركة بدر، سوف يطلق سراحه ويعطيه حريته وينهي عبوديته، أي سوف يصبح وحشي رجل حر. Hamza had killed the uncle of Jubair ibn Mut'im as well as Utbah, the father of Hind, in the battle of Badr. The immigrants and the helpers still had about a week before the enemy could be upon them. But within the time, room had to be made inside the walls of Medina for all those who lived on the outlying parts of the Oasis, together with their animals. This was done. Not one horse, camel, cow, sheep, or goat was left outside the walls. The Prophet sent out scouts. They returned the next morning with the information that the numbers of the enemy were indeed as the letter had stated. الرسول أرسل مستكشفين ليقوموا بالتقدم للخطوط الأمامية واستكشاف أعداد الجيش وتعداد جيش العدو. وفي اليوم التالي في الصباح عاد المستكشفون وأكدوا أن تعداد جيش الكفار مطابق للعدد الذي أرسله العباس في الرسالة التي أرسلها للرسول سابقا. The army, however, showed no signs of being ready for any immediate action. That night, the city was closely guarded by the believers, and Sa'd ibn Mu'adh and Sa'd ibn Ubadah insisted on keeping watch outside the Prophet's door. قرر سعد بن معاذ وسعد بن عبادة حماية باب منزل النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام, and with them was Usaid and a strong bodyguard. The Council of War. The Prophet's first thought was not to go out of the city, but to stand a siege within its walls. كانت يعني فكرة النبي في البداية أن يبقوا داخل المدينة وأن يحاربوا من داخل أسوار المدينة ليحموا أنفسهم. Hence, the Prophet held a council of war. لذلك أسس الرسول مجلسا للحرب. كانت مهمة هذا المجلس هي التشاور وأخذ النصائح لأي شيء يريد أن يأمر به الجيش. It was the month of Shawwal, the third year after the Hijrah. He discussed the tactics of war to be adopted. He asked the companions whether they should march out or not. The Prophet himself was of the opinion that the Muslims should give battle from within the fortifications of Medina. كان خطة الرسول وكان مع أن يبقوا داخل أسوار المدينة وأن يحاربوا من داخل الأسوار المحمية للمدينة. They should, if need be, fight in its narrow streets and lanes. The Prophet's plan was supported by many of the most outstanding among his companions. Now we reach the end of this lesson. In the next class, we will discuss the rest of the battle, but you should answer these questions. And inshallah, in the next lesson, we will give the correct answers for these questions and discuss the other parts of the lesson.